This Let's Play was supported by these awesome hobby companies.
Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Guns and Drums. I'm here with Cad from Foreground.
Hello.
And today you're going to be acting as Games Master as myself and Gerry play out a bit of a battle. So what have we got?
So this is an approximation of the Battle of Monongahela. It's the first major battle of the French and Indian War. It's 1755. The British under Gerry are trying to destroy Fort Duquesne, which is off table somewhere.
You are Fort Duquesne.
I am Fort Duquesne.
Far away.
Justin, I couldn't remember the captain of the French. I'll probably get these names wrong, the French names. So I apologise to any French people. No, it's the pronunciation that I'll be like.
Beijou.
Yeah, Beijou is fine. It's one of the ones at Quebec that as soon as is his name.
Best now.
Yeah, Justin is leading his force. He has a few regulars. But Beijou, in the period, he wanted to go out and fight the British in the field because he didn't think he had enough troops in the fort. So he dresses up as an Indian, a Native American.
Right.
Dresses up as a Native American to encourage the local natives to join them. And he's actually managed to bring, with his force of only about 300 men, he has brought with him 600 Native Americans. So it's not bad for changing your outfit and being a bit more friendly than
did he go out and say something along the lines of, I am sitting cheese, you will follow?
Well, the French in the period, they're actually relatively pleasant to the Native Americans, unlike the British, who are complete...
Let's not say that. All right, so on the table, what we're seeing is Gerry's got everything moving up in column here.
Yeah.
And he's got a bit of a skirmish line out front, yeah?
Yeah, so this is the first...
Skirmish. Line.
Yeah, line. That's 400 men, Justin.
Ah, yes.
So he's got. What's happened is it's a very confused engagement. Gerry thinks he's been ambushed. The problem is it's actually a meeting engagement. He just doesn't know it.
That makes sense.
So the British front of the column has met the French. They've exchanged a little bit of fire, and that's where we're going to go from.
Okay. If you're wondering how this game works, we do have a round breakdown with Cad and Ben from Foreground where we go through the main mechanics. So we are going to be playing this one at speed. So if you're wanting that, click the link below.
Yeah, so the first thing you do is shuffle the cards. Would you like to shuffle for the first round,
shuffle.
Justin?
And I will just be very quick about this.
If it comes out only French, you know he cheated.
Well, yeah. But
we're superior command structure.
Superior command. There's too much cheese in the... in the deck.
All right, so if you want to draw the cards for us, Kat,
so the first card is Beijou himself.
Beijou. Nice.
Compact and Beijou monster.
Okay, now he is my CIC, my Commander-in-Chief. So from where he is on this battlefield, he could be ordering anybody who's a regular within 8 and anybody who's a skirmisher within 24.
Scouts.
Scouts?
So they have to have the scout special rule. The Canadian militia, I don't think have scout. If you look, they're of dubious nature.
Dubious nature, light infantry.
Oh, they are scouts. So they are scouts as well. So unfortunately for Gerry, Justin can probably order anything on the table that he wants.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Although the question is, do I want to keep my powder dry right now?
Yeah.
I could just activate my main infantry and just take a blat at you. But I know he's got a lot of extra abilities that he can be using. So here's a question for you, Kat.
Yeah.
Can I just activate one unit off him this round and do nothing else? And leave the other ones unactivated for later?
Yes, you can. So when your officer gets activated, he can activate any units under his command. That means he doesn't have to activate all of them. If he was a level 1, it would be a bit of a problem because he won't activate again this turn. But yeah, Beijou's a level 2 officer.
All right, well, what I think I'll do is I will have him activate the regulars.
Yeah.
So I'll put an activation token down next to them and have them take a shot to begin with.
Yeah.
I'm also going to have him do a little move after I'm done with that.
Do you want the regulars to move up so they're within short range?
Ooh, yes, I think that's definitely a good idea because at the moment we're within 8-inch range but not within 4, so I need to move up just about an inch. So I'll just take them like
There
so.
is pre-measuring in this game if you hadn't seen the other video.
Yeah.
So that's all perfectly fine. I thought I better mention it just in case somebody's like, well, Justin's pre-measuring.
All right, so I've got 3 stands.
Yeah.
So that'll be 3 equipment dice, 3 skill dice, and my equipment dice will be on 4s, my skill will be on 5s.
Yep.
My equipment dice will be black.
Yep.
So let's see if I can take a lump out of you, Gerry.
Ooh.
Filthy.
Luckily,
be,
the 4 is a skill dice, not an equipment dice.
yeah, but it's still 3 hits.
It's still 3 hits. And with Gerry's rolling,
That's 3 saves in the bag. I don't know what you mean here.
so Braddock is within 2 inches of the unit. Braddock is the
Braddock
commander-in-chief of the British forces.
Yeah, which is this gentleman, yeah?
Yeah.
No,
that one there, one with the sword, is up in the air.
Yep.
Okay.
With Braddock, brave is a special rule for people that are exceptionally brave in the period.
Or stupid.
Or stupid. So most of the officers will go and fight with their men. It's just Braddock will do silly things. Like get involved in this. So he provides +1 to your resolve. So
Good.
you get...
So my resolve is 5 normally.
Yeah.
So down to 4s.
Yeah. So saves of 4s.
Easy peasy.
Oh.
Not so much.
Here's 1.
Saves 1. So the regulars have resilience of 2.
Yep.
Will lose a
so
stand.
They will lose
I'll
a
lose a
stand.
stand.
And the downside is you've lost a stand next to Braddock. So on a 6, Braddock goes down in a hail of bullets.
Oh, I'll get my special Braddock's Dead dice for this.
Ooh.
Ooh, survives. That's not usual.
Okay. And now, an important thing is, because they've moved, they've activated, so I'll keep that with them. I'm actually now going to have my commander move just outside of 2 inches, because I don't want him doing silly things.
I see. Because Bijou is also brave.
I would expect nothing less from a French commander, retreating immediately. Look at that. There hasn't even been a shot yet from the British and he's already retreating. This is how you lose this continent. I'm just throwing that out here.
There is one other thing I'm going to activate before moving on,
Yeah.
which is a set of my natives up here. They're going to get a Forest Walker token, along with an activation token, which means that they can now move on their next activation 12 inches within a forest.
Yep.
Which could be nice. If I do that for a little while, I might be able to get a nice flanking maneuver on you.
Yes. Do you want the next card?
Oh, do I want
Go
to
on
do
then.
anything else? Do I want to do anything else? I think I actually want to activate one other thing, which will be another set of natives, which are the ones over here with that.
That's very dull. You're very dull.
Being sneaky. And now we'll go for a new card. So who do we
New
get?
card? Oh, Washington.
Oh, God bless you.
Man at the back.
So this
Continental
is
Congress.
Lieutenant Colonel George Washington. So he will be leading his troops.
He will be leading his troops, you're right. And I'm going to want my troops to get right up there. Right up there. Now, I know troops aren't inconvenienced by their commanders. I assume troops will inconvenience each other, though.
Yes, they
so
will.
I don't want to start blocking myself in places.
So troops can move through troops on a skill check. If they fail it, both of them take a point of
Fatigue or
fatigue.
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, we haven't got an exact name for it at the moment.
Okay. But yeah, so they'll be disordered for
Yes.
running into each other. That's all right. That's okay. We can make do and mend. I'm going to bring those up to here-ish. I
Okay.
probably don't even need to move forward that far. I'll come in this direction, so I'll be under their 8.
So these are provincial infantry. They're
Yeah.
not regulars. They're still pretty good. And they can fight in what they call the native way, which means they can go into skirmish formation. But
Always handy.
in this battle, Braddock wouldn't let them. Because,
yeah.
know, British generals.
Well, it makes so much more sense when everything's in nice straight lines.
It does.
Rather than letting them run higgledy-piggledy everywhere. Who would win a war fighting like that?
Can you imagine the chaos of armies having at each other without commanders to direct them?
I think I will bring these guys just up behind.
Is that Waterloo that's from?
No, the Patriot. Mel
The
Gibson.
Patriot, yeah.
Oh,
What was it? Cornwallis, I
Yeah.
believe, was the character in that. I don't know if the historical man himself ever said that.
Yeah, no, I was thinking in the Waterloo film, they say about firing the cannon at Napoleon. And he's a bit disgusted, isn't he?
it's just not done.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So that brings Washington up, staying within 2 of each of his units.
Yeah. And they both take their
And
activation.
That's me for them.
Okay. All Dunsky?
Yep.
Okay, next.
Ooh, is Hounkit, the leader of the regulars.
Nice.
So this could go a little bit worse for me because now we've got some stuff happening at the front.
Yes.
Do we though? Do we? Let's just not worry about that. There's Halkett there.
So he's biding his time.
Yeah, he's hesitating.
Well, Braddock is next, and Braddock, as a CIC, can order everything within 8 inches that hasn't already activated.
I think we'll
Ooh, he's keeping his powder dry.
Yep.
we'll wait for that one as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, Damas.
Damas, who is here?
No,
Or
this
is he
one's
here?
Damas,
This one's Damas. Okay.
and he's got Canadian militia and natives under his command.
He is level 2, so he will just keep his powder dry for a moment.
Yeah.
And then
Beiju.
Beiju.
This is his last activation of the turn.
Yes. Beiju. I think he will also just take a moment to assess the battle.
Now we have Washington again. Now, what happens with, just for people that are seeing a lot of cards come out and a lot of tokens being taken, is these tokens give you the ability to do better actions. So that's why, even if you've already activated, if you're a higher level commander, you will take tokens and you'll try and repair damage.
And they do linger round
Yes.
to round. Oh, Washington's taking one.
Just leave
Yeah.
that there.
Okay.
Don't mind me.
Oh, we got Hounkit now.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Now,
There's some sneaky things Gerry can do. Because Braddock is a CIC,
Uh-huh.
Gerry can use both Hounkit's and Braddock's +1s.
Okay, that could hurt.
I think that's only from Braddock activating that Halkett himself.
No, both of them.
Oh, both of them
So,
can?
but because Braddock is a commander-in-chief, he can provide it whichever.
So he's
Action.
basically shouting to the lower level,
Yeah.
right, get those guys moving.
Okay.
Yes.
So what we're going to attempt to do here is bring this line, column rather, up and into line so they're alongside their friends.
Yeah.
And if I do it, I can blow
Both of
both
those.
of those to give me a +2 to the skill check because
Yeah.
this is going to be a combined activation.
Yep.
Okay. So you're trying to move and go into...
Yeah.
And the
line
reason that Gerry needs to do that is in the period they don't form line like the Napoleonic wars, so they will
Just rotate.
go in column and then turn either to the left or to the right.
I see.
So that will
this-
bring me to there.
Yeah.
And your
Then
skill check should be
skill
taken
check.
before you move.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, I'm going to end up there even if I fail it.
Yep.
So
He's actually helped you a little bit because you can change slightly your movement if you failed the skill check.
I won't be. Even if I feel this, I wouldn't be changing it. So that's a 5 goes to a 3.
Yep. Nope.
Yay!
Denied.
So they do take a point of damage.
Well, what can I say? I'm nothing if not consistent. Can't fire from there.
No, and you lose your 2 +1s.
Yep.
Burnt them both.
They
Can't
can
fire
fire,
these.
and what I would potentially do is you can move at half speed sideways.
Right.
And the reason I do that is so your gun can fire through
as
the
well.
gap.
Yeah. That's probably what I'm going to have to do, which kind of cuts off Washington's little advance party, but you know, there'll be plenty of room at the front shortly, I imagine. So, half speed brings them down to 2 inches.
Yep.
So I'm just going to go 2 inches to there.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
And don't forget your arc if you're wanting to shoot into the regulars.
Yeah. No, that's all right. I'm still within that.
Yes.
So, 3 shots into the regulars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, 1, 2, 3.
Now the British
3.
regulars get their disciplined fire, so your skill is on 4s.
Smashing.
And are you within 4 inches?
I possibly should be.
Majority
It depends.
is out.
No, out.
No.
That's all right then.
So,
5s
equipment
then.
dice is 5s.
So 5s on the white dice,
Black dice.
black 5s on the black.
Whichever,
4s on the whites.
as long as you state it before you roll it, it doesn't matter. Ooh,
That's unusual.
That's a couple.
That's 3.
3.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because black.
Oh no,
is
no,
good.
black's is equipment.
Black's equipment.
Yeah.
So the
it's 2.
4
So
doesn't
2.
hit.
Okay.
Is Bijou within 2?
No, because I moved him outside of 2 deliberately. Let's just make sure I didn't screw that
fled.
up.
He fled.
Remember, he
Brave,
fled.
brave Sir Robin.
Yeah.
So you can, don't forget, you can use your +1 to increase your resolve as well.
Now, could I pass that from him to them now?
Yep. You do it before you roll, so you don't get to see the result.
I kind of need to keep my guys alive, so yeah, I will give them the +1 for this from that, and that'll put them on 4s.
Yes.
One dice needs a reroll. Okay, 1 wound.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
I'll pop it on them. Okay.
So that +1 disappears.
Okay.
So it stays for only a single unit's activation. So now the gun is about to fire.
Aye.
You won't get the +1.
Ah, I see.
But the gun provides -2 to your save.
I see.
So I wouldn't use the +1 on it anyway.
Yeah.
And my little 3-pounder battery can move and fire.
Yeah, 6 inches.
So I don't think I need to move all the way up, do I?
No. So it depends if you want to get within. I was about to say
for grape shot.
Case range, but that's later. Yeah, grape shot is 8 inches, and you get 3 equipment dice if you get within 8 inches.
So realistically, if I'm in 14 inches at the moment,
Yes.
I know I can shuffle 6 and then
Yeah.
give them a dose of the old, and well within 14. So that's delightful, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I will go 5 inches forward, should be sufficient onto the day thereof.
And people
Oh, no, that still leaves me the 8 to
with
reach.
this, it's a command game, so it doesn't matter that he's firing grape shot with those officers there. They won't be there.
They won't be. No, they'll shuffle off.
Well, from their mortal coil. So for grape shot, you get for a normal artillery piece, you get 1 skill dice, 1 equipment dice.
Yeah.
Because that actually represents a battery. So there's about 2 guns, 3 guns there. You get an extra equipment dice for each stand you'd shoot through if you're firing normal round shot.
Yeah.
So if these were in column, that would be lovely for you.
Yeah.
They're not in
Not
column.
that lucky.
So you can fire grape shot, which actually provides 3 total equipment dice. So you're going to get 1 skill dice, 3 equipment dice.
Okay.
You're only a 3-pounder. If you're a 6-pounder, it'd be slightly better. So your equipment dice are only 6 pluses.
Okie
Let's
dokie.
see.
So
Now I have a question, but I'm going to
Yeah.
wait till after Gerry fires, just because it might hurt me otherwise.
What do you go on?
Just something I see. So who is it's activating those?
Halkit.
Oh, okay,
one of
never
these.
mind, because I think the other thing's out of range.
Washington.
Yeah.
He's not.
He
They're not
can't-
part of
they're
Washington.
not part of
Oh no,
Washington's
no.
game.
Yeah, so he
British
couldn't
regular.
pass out his +1.
Yeah. All right.
Hit me.
Oh,
Note.
Nothing.
that's par for the course for
Wet
me.
powder.
Nothing wet about it, son.
So they've activated as
They have,
well.
yeah.
So that is the British activated.
There. Will they? No, actually, no. They'll stay where they are.
Alright.
More or less.
Well, you could only move one of them.
Yeah, you can only move Halkit.
All right.
So Braddock
Braddock would have stayed where
He is.
was anyway.
Yeah.
and Halkit can.
I don't really see any major reason to move them at this exact moment, actually.
All right.
Next
card.
officer. Oh, is Braddock.
Braddock.
So Braddock does have another option here. He can rally troops,
Yes.
which means he will remove that in the damage
Yeah,
counter.
so this
Yeah.
would.
But it's that or receive a +1.
I think the +1's interesting because it means then I can boost my resolve.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I get a lot of shooting in there, taking 1 wound away now against the potential of multiple wounds later.
So normally you use rallying when lots of units under your command have damage.
Yeah.
It's not normally used for a single token.
I think I'll give them a +1.
Yeah.
Last 2 cards, they should both be my commanders.
It's Washington. No, it's not. It's Damas.
Damas, who is on the far side here.
Yeah.
Okay, so he will activate these guys, give them the +1,
Yeah.
and they are just going to move within 4 inches. And just get to about there. So they'll take a shot, so they'll only get a white and a black dice because there's 2
Yes.
stands, yeah?
Yes, so unformed units only get 1 dice per 2 stands.
Right. And they are currently on a 5 and a 6, so the equipment goes to a 5 and the skill's on a 5. So
The skill's on a 4, you gave him +1.
Yes. So 4 on the white dice,
Yep.
5 on the black dice.
It's 1 hit.
I'll take it.
Dokey.
So do you want to throw Halkit in there?
Oh, yeah.
Give them the +1?
Oh, God, yeah. I
'Cause
mean, how bad could it be? They can't kill them,
they can't kill them, that is
which
true.
means they can't kill him,
Yeah.
which is a novelty for me.
But they take the wound.
You know.
I really don't think you've actually made any of them.
No, I never will.
that
either.
was
Comment below if he has.
Okay, and then
Right.
Yeah.
final card, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, before you do that, I'll just move him up within 2.
And mark them as activated.
Pop.
Langlade,
Yep, who is on the far side, who is my level 1 commander.
which, as you can see, the problem with level 1 commanders is he is last and
Yeah.
had no option to go sooner.
Yep. So what I think is going to happen here, he'll activate this unit, then this unit.
Yeah.
So this unit is going to move. They can move how far?
They can move 6 inches, they're unformed.
Okay. So they're just going to move up to about here to be out of the way. And they will take a shot.
Are there limitations on closing if you're not going to engage?
Oh, what? You can't move within an inch of an enemy
Right.
unit.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so that is my
It also
Canadian
keeps
militia.
things more clear.
So
Yeah.
5 on the white dice, 5 on the black dice.
Yep.
Note.
No.
But there's a reason that I moved them to where I did. Because now the natives will activate here,
I hear
Yeah.
they're restless.
and they can move 6, yeah?
Yeah, so they if they're doing a charge, you declare the charge.
They're not doing a charge.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to come screaming like banshees.
Fortunately, no. So up to there, and up to there. So they're just getting a little bit more organised on this move. And then everybody's within 4.
Yeah, so unformed units can fire through other stands.
So it's 4 dice total, 2 white, 2 black.
Yep.
Native irregulars. So equipment is on a 5, and skill is on a 5 for that.
Okey-dokey.
Nice.
2 hits.
I'll take it.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, and does Braddock want... Well, he doesn't have a choice, he's brave.
Yep.
He's going to throw himself in. You're being hit in the flank, so you get -1.
Yes.
So effectively
Force.
your plus... Yeah, your +1 is negated.
Yeah, but you get a further +1.
You get a further +1 for Braddock.
It's a force.
Good time.
Ooh,
Makes
so that
one.
is a stand.
But
Stand
the unit
goes,
is wounded.
and we know what that means.
Yeah, it's
Roll for Braddock.
time for Winky.
Let's get my favourite black dice.
Ooh,
Getting closer.
He's getting
Next
close.
time, Gadget. Next time.
Right, so that's the end of the round.
Yes. So how do
So-
we end the round?
So you end the round. The first thing you're going to do is test to see if Gerry's reserves arrive.
Right.
So Gerry, roll a dice.
What do they arrive on?
You don't know, unfortunately.
2?
Not on a 2.
Not on a 2. Oh, so I don't know at all?
Because you don't actually know what's happening.
Yeah.
So you just know there's another 1,000 men that could arrive on this battlefield.
This right here,
Yeah.
and this right here.
Yeah.
This is the joy of historic gaming with the GM,
Okay.
or any gaming with the GM, where
okay.
it's the same as Rourke's Drift, because we don't know exactly what's happening,
Yeah.
and it's all being filtered through him. It takes some of the I know a reserve is going to arrive on turn 3 out of it,
Yeah.
because
Yes.
you might not know the reserve is going to arrive on.
Gerry
turn 3.
might know when they're going to arrive.
Okay.
Might not be turn 3.
Might not.
Might be turn 3. Who
All right.
knows?
So in the meantime, we take in all of our
Yeah, so you need to
activation
take all the
tokens.
activation tokens off. You leave your Forest Walkers tokens, any damage tokens. You leave the +1, Gerry.
+1 stays. Okay.
Yeah, they persist round to round.
Because a high-level commander can generate as many as their level. So you could...
All right. So
Say you're
Washington
playing a
could have
big-
2, or
Yeah,
people
and
could have
if you've
3.
got... you're playing a bigger battle and you've got some reserves with a level 3 commander,
Yeah.
you keep them back for the turn, generate 3 tokens on them, ready for when your line starts breaking.
Yeah.
And
Smashing.
that's what happens to your line.
It might do.
Yeah.
Maybe shuffle these.
Yeah,
It's very decent of you.
that's all right. I
I'm
thought...
just putting all the British to the bottom here so I can see what the French are doing first.
Yeah, I thought I'd let
Like
the
a
French
card.
go first last time.
Like
so.
a card sharp. Okie dokie.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Braddock.
Oh,
Oh, all the British to the bottom, says you, Gerry.
you know, mind games. Mind
So
games.
what's he gonna do?
I think
So Braddock's a commander-in-chief.
he is.
So,
Lots
and the
of
unit that's in column, you can do a move and fire.
Yeah.
Now, one of your moves is to change formation,
Yeah.
so they can change to line and fire
Yeah.
So I can do that without the skill
without
check.
the skill check.
That's excellent, because I really want to get them out of that now so I can start doing some damage before I go away. So yes, let's order these then. I assume they filter into the middle.
They form on the right-hand marker.
Oh, they form on the right, so I should
Yeah.
be pushed into there. That's all right. Okay. Nice. And then we'll have a little shot. So you were within 4 and I was further away. Now I've turned because my base is
Yes.
wider. I should definitely be within 4.
Yeah, you're in
and
4.
I am. So
And how many stands? 3 stands?
three of the finest stands.
Yeah.
So you can,
and fours?
fire.
Yeah.
It's not 4s and 4s because you're skirmishers.
Yeah.
So it's -1 to both of them.
Okay.
So
So 5s and
5s and
5s.
5s.
That's quite nice.
But skirmishers only have resolve 1, so for every one he
Yeah.
gets through that you don't save, that'll be a stand loss.
Oh, you mean resilience 1?
Resilience 1.
They all.
They have resolves. Yeah, if they had resolve 1, that'd be terrifying.
I would look there. That's quite nice.
Total
Yeah.
3?
I'll take that. It's a novelty for me.
So
I've never seen so many high dice.
I assume that's my native irregulars you're shooting at.
Yes.
So they're on
Yeah.
5.
they don't get any bonuses because they're not in cover.
And it's Langlade they have next to them.
Yeah,
I'm going to risk it with him
yeah.
to put them on 4s.
Throw them in there.
Throw
What's
them
the
in
worst
there.
that can happen?
Well, he has to keep the rabble in line.
Oh!
Apparently, the worst that could happen for you is that I make all my saves.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
So that
we
unit
play
has
this
Oh,
activated.
it's like that. So they've gone. Braddock can continue on his merry way.
Yeah, so there's the gun,
There is the gun.
and you know it's within grape range.
Tell me this. Grape into irregular. Does it lose any of the effectiveness because you're not hitting line?
You don't provide any minuses to their saves.
Okay. But I would
So-
still get the 3 bonus dice.
Yes. So you're firing so
interesting.
you're likely to hit them,
Yeah.
but unlike line, which is less likely to save against it,
Yeah.
you're
It is an interesting one. I think, in the grand scheme of things, I'm just going to punt another grape straight into the line, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to get one in the flank, I presume, shortly. But, you know,
Yes, if you get them in the flank, that'll be nice and tasty
Yeah.
for you.
that's an interesting question. I would lose the cannon. I would lose the cannon so quickly. You know, because your flank's always edged corner to corner.
Corner to corner.
Yeah. There's no way that cannon would not be charged into oblivion.
Especially
or
if it
shot.
didn't have the arc on him.
Can cannons fire closing fire?
Yeah, they can.
Okay.
Yeah, because obviously if you think about, if you've ever seen like Waterloo when they charge the guns, they fire grape at point blank,
Yeah, yeah.
canister in the period.
Oh, I shouldn't do it. Everything about every war game I've ever played says don't do it.
Before you think about that, you might want to consider what to do with your regulars because your regulars can maybe
They can shoot now.
or
Yeah.
charge the Canadian irregulars in front of them.
Ooh,
It's an option.
that's a valid point. I've got
And then
those little forest walkers off down there.
Yes.
And the charge is a D3
Plus your move.
So move of 4 because I'm aligned.
Yeah. So what Justin can respond with, because they're unformed, is they can take a skill check to see to withdraw instead of doing closing fire.
Okay.
But the downside of that is if he fails it, he'll lose a stand. You'll then hit him, and he's skirmishers fighting against regulars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
So-
is I'll probably lose the rest of it. But
Yeah.
if the regulars just hit me in
You'll
general,
lose them anyway.
I'll lose them anyway.
If they make the skill check, though, that's me just huffing and puffing and running.
They'll move D3 inches away, so you could still
I can
potentially
still
catch
potentially get them. Oh, in that case, we'll definitely give that a go.
Yeah.
And it's a skill check for
a-
charge.
No,
No?
only if you combine it.
Only
so you
if I
can,
combine- oh,
you
so I
can
can
make
just go
the,
right for this?
Yeah, you
Oh,
won't be able
right.
to fire.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Are you going to flee then?
Of course.
So
Do you
skill
want-
check.
You do your skill check first.
All right. So skill of the Canadian militia 5+.
Yep.
Come on. Yes.
It's very dull.
Yeah.
How far are you going to run?
That is the question, sir.
I'd like a 1, please.
Oh, 3
I'll have
inches.
3 inches.
Yeah, you're going to be far, far away. How far do I go?
Oh.
1. So, I'm going to go
Alright,
mighty
so
5.
I assume do I make my moves first?
Yes.
So I'll move 3 inches directly back to there.
And I'll 5 inches forward, which will bring me to there.
Uh-huh.
Bring take that with me and give them a little scroll. Hello.
Now, there is an unfortunate happenstance here. You are now within range of these to knock off their Forest Walker token, I think.
You got within 12 inches of them.
Oh, that's nice. I
This
think
goes
I can,
away, and they just appear where they were.
I think I can see people in those trees now.
So the other thing it's also done for you, Gerry, is if Justin does turn his regulars to face your flank,
Yep.
he'll open up his flank to your gun.
Yeah. Which I don't really want to do.
I don't think he's going to do that anyway.
And don't forget you can move Washington's men into that gap because you are the commander-in-chief.
I think I might. I'm going to fire with the gun first.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'm going to risk
So
pushing it
I see
forward.
we've got grape running through here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I say, they're non-targetable.
Yeah.
So, 3 dice equipment, 1 dice skill.
Yeah.
What did I do last time? 3 white, 1 black, I think.
Yeah.
And 6s across the board.
5's for your skill dice.
Oh, 5 for the skill. Oh,
So the British artillery for the period has better skill than the French artillery. So French artillery, a £3 French would be 6s and 6s. That's 1.
1. That's more than I normally get.
Yeah. You've got no officers within
so
range and
just on
minus 2
5.
to your save. So that's it. It's artillery.
-2.
Yep.
So I can't see if I'm on a 7.
And you're already a little bit disordered and wounded.
So just take
stand
1
goes.
point.
Yep.
You've
The
already,
sta- you've already got a
Oh,
point.
damn.
That's why he shouldn't fire into the irregulars.
Yeah. And I'm guessing I can't spread the points out. I have to remove whole bases where
Yes.
possible.
And you lost your standard.
never take the colours off.
Moralization, my army shall fold.
I could potentially make a combined action.
Yeah, and you can provide Washington's +1. They're under his command.
Okay, so we'll try that. So that'll be a skill of, where are we? We are provincial. We have a skill of 5, so that
Yep.
brings it to 4.
Yep.
So we'll try that.
Hey!
That's it.
What? A skill check passed by me, sir. Who would have thunk it? So they will, and they have to do
Yep.
that. So they will actually just come right in front there for the
So
time
to about
being.
here.
Yeah, that'll do. They'll go to there, then they'll pivot and form the line there.
Yeah.
And finally, I'll bring up.
Oh, you want to fire them?
Oh, can I still do that on a
Yeah.
combined action?
Yep.
Oh, in that case, yes. Yes, very much so.
You're within 4.
Within 4.
So they don't have disciplined fire.
No.
So it'll be 5s and 4s rather than 4 and 4.
Yeah.
That's all right.
There's a slight
Still
downside.
6 dice. Yeah.
But it's still getting the 3 and 3.
Yeah. 3
Yep.
and 3.
So that's all
Which
right.
one's your equipment?
Equipment white.
Okay, it's on 4s.
So.
That's 1 hit.
No.
Okay.
I'll take 1.
And so I'm on a 5 to save.
Yeah.
Oh. Having that CIC go first hurts.
Ah, you're fine. Look at that. What are you
So they
worried about? What are you worried
So
about?
they and the gun have activated.
Yeah. Yep. So you need to mark these 2 units having
Okay.
gone with the scroll.
I'm not going to bother moving them just
Yeah.
yet. I'm going to hang on and see if I can get Washington and get some
they would
plus
be out
ones.
of range.
It's 8-inch command range
All
from
right,
Braddock.
that's okay then.
But that is also a good idea anyway, even
Yeah.
if they were in, because otherwise you'd end up with the turn having no reserve
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
So next officer.
Yeah.
Ooh, Damas.
Who is sitting over there. However, those have went, so I'm just quite happily going to grab one of these. And can I
Yeah.
move him?
Yeah, you can move him still.
So he's just going to ride behind his guys
Yeah.
and take a +1. Survey the battlefield.
Damas. So this is sometimes a problem, even when you've got multiple cards.
Yep.
But- You do have the option of not acting with Damas and hoping you get a Bijou later to activate the units under him so he can then pass out his inspiration.
No, I think he's going to pass out his inspiration and have these guys go
Yeah.
and just take a little bit of retribution. So shot.
I'm assuming irregulars
dice.
don't have facings like line and column.
No.
So even though they retreat, they're still
Yeah.
fully able to move around. Whereas
Yeah.
if a line had attempted to They
line can't.
Can't because they're in
Yeah.
line.
5 and
Neither
5.
can a column. So none of those formed units can't.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll be 4 and 5.
5 and 5.
You gave him +1.
Oh yeah. Well, the black for me is always equipment, so it's a 5.
And 1 would never do it.
Yeah.
So that's 1 hit.
Yeah. And there is a wound on that unit already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you
I haven't rolled my resolve yet, though.
Did you not want? You hadn't moved Braddock
Oh
as
yes,
well.
he's still way back.
Yeah.
That might have been on purpose. I don't know.
No, there's no way I'm pushing him into the French line on the off chance he helps one unit out. No, not happening.
Cool.
Yep.
That is a stand.
Dan dead. I'll take it. And then what's also going to happen is I'm going to activate the natives
Is that +1?
who have a 6-inch move,
Yeah.
which is going to bring them right up behind these
So you
guys.
can fire through your own skirmishes, but you still get the minuses to hit as if you were firing into enemy skirmishes.
Okay.
That is totally fine. 'Cause I
You
literally just
also
want to get them up and get a couple
You
more shots off.
also cannot withdraw through them.
That's okay.
So if he charges you, they'll just disappear.
That's okay, because now I've got a bigger unit throwing more dice.
Yeah.
So 1 more black dice. Right, so
If they're within 4, it's 5s and 5s.
let's check. Yep, 5s and 5s. Awesome. Not a
Nothing.
bean. Damned Canadians getting in the way.
Yeah, it would have been 6s and 6s. You're right.
All right, Canadians -1/-1.
Yeah.
Just firing through
Okay.
a different unit of
Yeah.
skirmishers.
Hound kit.
Okay. How could old buddy, old pal?
So he can't provide any modifiers to those provincials.
That's all right.
So if you want him
So
to bonus saves
he'll-
anybody, he needs
He'll
to
need
move.
He'll need to move. That's all right. What was the movement of our commanders?
12 inches.
12. Oh, so many. So many. He just needs to get within 2 of them. He's got plenty of room. Let's go up here then. Steady, lads. Steady.
Next card. Beiju.
How many Beijus have we seen so far?
This is the first one, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, you had 2 Dumases.
That's fine. So Beiju, a lot of stuff in front of me is activated, so he's just going to take a +1. And I had these guys. Did I activate these guys this round?
No.
Nope.
No? Okay.
You took one off dead.
Washington.
Not the same. Washington. My first Washington.
Now, can he get within 2 inches of the provincials at the front and still within 8 inches of the provincials at the back?
I'm going to
Can
say
you not move the
yes.
provincials at the back first?
No, I don't want to move them.
He might not want to move them.
Yes, I can.
'Cause
They're
you've
only,
got his
only
base
9
as
inches
well.
apart, so I can do that. And I can move and give him the +1 still, or is the
Yeah.
move in place of the plus?
No, he can always move, and it's just to speed the game up, because if you
Smashing.
lose an officer and you need to get your commander-in-chief down the opposite side of the table as quickly as possible.
Okie dokie.
Being on horseback has its advantages, I'm guessing.
Yes. No, well, for officers, it doesn't actually matter what the miniature is, because at the level they should be at, this is a bit different because you've actually got ensigns and captains in charge of the French
Yeah.
force, but normally they're colonels and brigadier generals, so they would never just be on foot.
Okay.
Yeah. They've got people to ride about and horses
Yeah.
for them.
Braddock,
Braddock.
Braddock, you say?
so he can provide the bonus to the provincial, so if he sits himself in the middle,
That's where I'm aiming for. So I want something 2-inchy, 2-inchy, somewhere in there-ish.
and he can receive his +1 as well.
Yep. He'll do that. Don't mind us.
Washington,
Ah,
Now, is Washington a level 2 commander then?
he is.
he is.
So can he hold 2 of the +1?
He can,
but
but then they won't activate.
I won't activate my provincials at the back, so I'm going to have to bring them up. Going to have to.
So don't forget, the front of the column can fire.
Yeah,
So even if you don't try and put them into line immediately,
I could still have a little shot.
yeah.
That's all right. In that case, we'll come up to here, just behind. Just leaves room for expansion later if needs
Yeah.
be. And we'll have a one little whifty shot in there.
Give Give them a go. So you get the -1s to hit for the skirmishers, but are you within 4? No. So that's just 6s.
That's all right. 6s. I'm renowned for 6s, mate.
That's 1 6.
Yeah.
So they are of dubious nature, Justin.
Yeah, I need
so
to
you
roll
need
and
to
see
roll
what
see what their
their-
save is.
Their result
So
is.
1 to 3. 1 to 4. Sorry, wait a minute. Is a 6 plus save.
6 plus saves all they get.
So we were going to make a token for this, and then I forgot. So
just
we're
pop
just
a
putting the
dice
dice
behind
behind them.
All right. So I have to roll and get a 6.
Yep.
There's no commanders in range.
Don't feel you have to get a 6.
Oh,
I have to get a
Justin!
6. I have to get a 6.
Terrible. Terrible, I feel.
So they've activated.
Okay.
The last cards
Yep. Should
are
all be fixed.
Beju.
Beju, who is going to take a bit of a swipe at those pesky provincials, giving a +1.
Yep.
And these guys are activating. So let's see, am I within 4? If not, they
Yeah,
will be
should
moving
be.
within 4. They will
Should
just
be.
shimmy up a little bit and take their shots. So it's 4 dice
Yep.
with a +1 for skill and for equipment.
So 4s and 4s.
4s and 4s. This should possibly cause pain.
2 hits.
2 hits. I'll take it.
So the provincials are also of dubious nature.
Yep.
So you want a 4, no, 5 or a 6.
5 or 6. Oh, that's easy.
So,
Get one.
so they've got a 6-up save as well.
Nice, nice.
2 6-up saves then.
I've got a Washington within.
You do?
Is
Do you want to put the
Washington's-
little dice behind them?
Is Washington delightfully brave?
He is delightfully brave.
Oh, God
so
bless him.
you can choose between Braddock and Washington, unlike...
Choices, so many choices. I like Braddock slightly more than Wooden Teeth there. So so Washington's going to throw himself in with his men.
Don't forget you can also provide the pluses from your
yeah.
+1s.
I'll just use Washington's +1.
yeah.
Brings you to a 4.
So that brings it to
Yeah.
4. So that's good. And it was, how many?
2.
2.
2.
So as long as you pass one of them, Washington's safe.
Fine, we're all fine here. For given value of all.
Right, so...
Well, hang on, because
Oh,
it's still
sorry.
Damas, and I can still activate stuff because he's my CIC.
Yeah, it's Beju, not Damas.
Oh, Beju, sorry.
That's all right, I made the mistake of moving it on. So that +1 disappears.
Yeah.
So in a small game like this, Commanders-in-Chief can be really vital.
Yeah.
In a much larger game, they don't provide as much of an impact if their card comes first.
So I'm going to
can
put
see
another one of these onto these gentlemen
Mm.
because they're still quite safe. And these gentlemen are going to activate and shoot into here
Yep.
because why would I not? So 5s and 5s.
Yep.
One more. I'll
2
call that 1 because I knocked the other one after.
Okay. So
Just,
1 hit.
just to play fair. Yeah, 1
So
hit.
Very decent of you.
Braddock's within 2, so he doesn't have a choice. He's going to throw himself in.
See if there's ever a choice. It's never a choice. So 2 of.
Needing 4?
1 of.
1
Oh,
of.
1 of, sorry.
Yeah, I was being kind.
Okay. So
Needing a 4.
needing a 4.
And no
You've
rest,
nothing
yeah.
else to activate there, have
He's
you?
got
You've
those-
these.
Yeah, I've got these guys.
Okay, yeah, I won't add the +1 then, because I imagine there's something flanky coming.
Yeah. Oh, he
You
makes
don't
it.
need it anyway.
We're
Yeah.
all fine here.
So you know Langlade's still got to come up.
Uh-huh.
Who is the commander of those Canadians?
Yeah. But I can just activate them and have them take a pop now
Yep.
and let Langley just take a +1 for next round.
Yes, you can.
So
but-
I will...
You're going to skip.
no, I'm just going to have them activate and
yeah.
shoot into here.
Yep.
But I'll have them shimmy a little so that I've got the flank shot.
Yep.
So it'll just be...
So they don't get any modifiers
dice.
there to hit roll, but you
Yep.
get -1 to your
yep.
resolve.
I need to make sure I stay back more than an inch than everybody. So about there, I think it's fair, yeah?
Yeah.
So black dice is on... This is Canadians. 5s and 5s.
Yep. 1
Hit
hit.
1.
Uno.
I'll take it.
Okie dokie.
And it's in the flank, so you're -1 to your resolve.
Yeah.
Braddock
Braddock's there,
steps in
though.
Yeah.
to the gap.
So
Take it
it's
to
on
5.
5s. And I think at
Go
that
to
point,
4?
down to 4.
Uh-huh. Nope.
Ah, well.
So is that
That's
stand?
a point. No.
That's a
I
point.
thought he failed one of the last ones he took.
No, I only took one and got 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So
So they've gone. And then flip.
It's Halkett
Hello.
down at the front with his +1 already.
He is. I think he's
Nobody
probably going to
activate.
take another +1.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think?
And then it's Langlade.
Who will take a +1?
Once again, last.
At least he's consistent.
He is. So, do you want to remove all activation tokens?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Gerry, do you want to roll for your reinforcements?
I would love to. Our survey says
5.
Ooh.
Is that?
No.
No.
I'm wondering, these reserves are
is
taking their sweet time.
it starting to distress you yet, Justin?
There is, I feel the pressure of it. I'm wondering, what has he got? What is hiding in that
He
forest?
has got another, what you see on the table, he's got about the equivalent again.
Oh, God.
It's a big baggage train.
Yeah.
You've got a whole place that needs to be besieged.
Well, draw our first card, see who we get. Please, Beiju.
Halkett.
Damn it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Is Halkett within 8 inches of both of his units?
Let's have a quick look.
Where is Halkett?
Okay, it's currently lurking over here.
All right.
So, 8 inches. Yes.
Just in.
So,
This
he
is
can
gonna
order
sting.
both of his, and he's got 2 +1s.
He does, doesn't he?
Now, the potential question is, do you charge those Canadians anyway?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Because they
can't run
They
anymore.
evaporate regardless. I'm probably sacrificing them because I imagine there's no way they're not going to be countercharged by the
By the natives.
natives afterwards.
So what will happen
Us.
is, because you've destroyed one of the battalions in Damas's brigade, they'll have to take a resolve check, and if they fail it, they'll lose 2 stands.
So if he's charging me here, this is going to hurt.
Yes, unformed units being charged by formed units in the open. Yeah.
I do still have to roll dice, mind you.
You're within
Do I?
4 inches.
Oh no, I was. Oh yeah. So for once, even I can't fluff this.
No.
Yeah.
So Justin does get to fire as you come in.
Give me dice.
So you can choose, Justin, if you want to take a skill check and do closing fire to get your +1 for equipment. Now the problem with charging is you don't get the bonus for equipment. It doesn't matter how far away your opponent is,
Right.
because it's all over the place. You're just firing as they come in. If you try and do a more disciplined stand and fire kind of thing, there's a possibility you won't fire at all.
On a 5+, no, I'm
Yeah.
I'm going to take what shots I get.
So
rock
5s
it
and
on 5 and
6s.
6. Black's on the 6.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
one
I get
hit.
One.
I'll take that.
So Halkett can provide his bonus to give them a 4+ save.
I will do this thing.
Yeah.
Fine.
And
So
you make it in, sir.
they make it in.
I will make
So
it in.
unfortunately, there are 2 things that happen to unformed units straight away. The first thing, before he rolls his dice, you lose 2 stands. That is your unit.
Yep.
Then, because you've lost a unit under his command, they
I
need
have
to
to
test.
take 2 dice on...
1 dice.
One
but if you
dice?
fail it, you lose 2 stands because you're unformed.
I'm just going to move myself back an inch.
So 1 5-up save.
1 5-up save. Okay.
You can make it a 4-up.
I
Doesn't
okay.
matter.
I was going to say, you can make it a 4-up with your officer, but once again, if you lost both stands, that'd be 2
Yeah.
rolls for it.
But because I lost 2 stands within 2 inches of him, do I not have to take that anyway?
Yes, you do.
So I have to take 2 dice, any 6s.
Ooh.
He goes away.
Because you can't choose in combat. He's
Oh!
gone. So that's Damas gone, and that means if Damas's cards come up, nothing happens.
Excellent.
Yeah,
eh?
so those...
And then, unfortunately, Justin, those infantry are under Damas's command.
Yeah.
The regulars.
The regulars were under his command.
Yeah, because you've been using Beiju to command them.
Oh, right. So I have
So
to do a
they
5
have
up
to-
on them?
Yep.
There could be a whole crumble here.
No.
No, fine. Steady. They probably don't know what's going on. Everything's happened so far behind the French front line of regulars. They don't realise what's happened
They're
to
not
their
actually
officer.
worried about it at the moment.
No. At some point, somebody will turn around and it will all go very wrong. Okay, so the second stand.
So they've activated, so
Yep.
you put the
Yep.
token with them. The second lot.
Yeah.
So Halkett can provide them with 2 +1s for shooting if you wanted. Also, if you do make it into combat, even though you'll remove 2 stands, you won't remove all the stands, so you'll have to roll to hit with 3 dice on 5s.
That's
It's a skill
okay.
check.
I'll go with that.
You're going to charge in.
I'm going to charge in because I've got the 2+1 sitting there doing nothing.
Tally ho.
And
so they're both going in. Are they both +1s to combat then? Skill checks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I need to get rid of some things.
So what I'd do is I'd do a combined charge, which allows you to roll 2d3 for your distance.
I'm within 4.
Yeah, but he could withdraw.
Oh, he can withdraw. Oh, yes. All right. Okay. Are you going to withdraw on a skill check, Mr. Man?
So
Go on, then.
first of all, you have to make a skill check because if you fail it, you can't charge.
But are you doing the combined action?
Which would give you 2d3. He's going to provide +2 skill to them anyway, so that'd make him 3 up. So it's worthwhile doing.
Yeah. So the skill is used on that unit until your skill checks are finished. So I will get the skill for the combined action, and I'll also get the skill for the stabby in combat. So.
Yes. So I think procedurally, because this is still in alpha, what will be the order of play?
So Gerry rolls first of all.
Yeah.
Because if he fails to get the skill off for the double distance, he'll do a single distance charge, but lose a stand because he's already got 1 damage.
Yeah.
Then you'll resolve whether you withdraw or not.
Yeah.
Then Gerry will do the charge. If you've not withdrawn, then Gerry will meet you.
Yeah.
It's just whether Gerry gets the extra dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 3 up.
Yep.
That's nice.
So Justin, do you get to attempt to withdraw? Now you could change your mind. You can now do closing
This
fire.
is what I'm on about for the order of play.
So for the order of play, Jerry's declared that he wants to do a skill check
Yeah.
as part of the charge.
Yeah.
He does a skill check. You see the result. You then
I
get to
make
make your decision.
Yeah. Just for clarity of how the play order
Because the
works.
whole point in the game is even though obviously that's not necessarily realistic, there still needs to be an element of gameplay in the game. Otherwise, it's a simulation.
Yeah.
And the problem with simulations is sometimes they can be
Very
too complicated.
one-sided. Yeah.
Right, so you've got 2d3 on your charge. You're within 4. How far does he charge before?
4 plus 2d3.
4 plus.
4 plus 2d3. So I would hope to get 3 on a d3 and hope that he gets
And get the
double
5
1.
plus to do it in the first place. And if you don't get your 5 plus, you lose a stand.
Yeah, which means I would only have 1 to fight back with, but I'm fighting back on 6s anyway, so this is bad day. So I will take the test. For a 5? No.
Nope. So you lose a stand.
So I lose a stand.
And it's of your choice.
So you can
Just
take one
then.
of the ones at the front.
Oh, in that
Meaning
case, this stand
when you
will go away.
Yeah.
you'd be further away if you were retreating, or I'd have further to get to.
So you're still within 4.
Still within 4. Let's get to there. Yeah.
So they go in.
Uh-huh.
So they're going to go in.
They contact you.
Yeah.
You lose 2 stands. Now you can't do this to make him not in contact with you anymore, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because once you're in, you are fighting.
Yeah.
But it's 3 dice now on your skill.
You lose 2 stands immediately.
Oh yeah. So I'll take the 2 from the back.
Okay. And then
3 dice.
3 dice.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah, and just murdering a stand if you get a 3.
Yep.
Murder
I got
stand.
One.
Which is all you needed.
Which is good.
They were within 2 inches of Langlade as well.
Yeah.
So you just lost 3 stands. So
Yeah,
that's
so I have to take
3d6.
3d6.
I
Go
think
the
it's
tray.
very unlikely that another French officer would go.
No, no.
Oh,
it's
it's not too bad. You've lost a battalion in that brigade.
Uh-huh.
So you need to test for your Canadians,
Oof. Yeah.
which they pass, which is good because they only save on a 6. And your natives, which are on 5s in the woods at the back.
No.
No, so they lose 2 stands.
Oh.
So there's been a bit of a collapse of the
Yeah,
French
they've
lines.
seen the flank getting a little bit crunched and just went, hell boys, we don't like this.
So they've been activated.
They've been activated, so that's...
Halkit's used both of his +1s.
He has.
And then the gun, I'm assuming, is not firing grape right into the rear of those
No.
provincials.
Not so you'd notice.
Oh,
Now, within 8,
yeah,
so it could be ordered.
yeah,
So I could pull it 6 out
yeah,
and see whether or not I can get a flank here.
yeah.
Oh, go for it if you like.
I think I do. At what point can I move my officer? At any point during the...
If he's touched.
That's all right. So
I think my officers are a bit touched.
So 6 will
Standing
actually,
around right now, not going
6 will actually
retreat.
get it to where Halkett is. So I want.
Luckily,
to go.
he's not destroyed one of your brigades. As soon as he destroys one of your brigades, there's a problem.
So that'll be into the flank there.
Yeah.
So does that mean I get 1 per?
Yeah,
Is it
so
the same as
it
going
doesn't
into the front of
really
a column,
it
or is
doesn't
it
really matter for
great?
3-pounders.
Yeah.
So you fire grape.
I'm curious.
No, you don't get the extra bonus when you're firing grape. You only get 3 dice.
Yeah, but if it was solid shot and you were going into the flank, it would be the same as hitting something in depth.
Yeah. So if you one of the you can have battalions that are 10, 11 stands strong. If you hit that in the front side with a 12 pounder, it wouldn't move anywhere near that fast.
No,
it's a 12 pounder, but
not even with a limber on it.
Nope.
But anyway, so
Grape.
Grape.
I don't think I'll ever drink grape again.
Sixes.
Are they sour grapes?
Oh, it's very starting.
Sixes across the board. Then.
No, 5s for your skill.
Oh yes.
And are you
six
within
for the
4
equipment.
inches?
He is.
Am I within 4?
You are.
I am.
Yeah. So 5s and 5s.
5s and 5s.
This could murder my regulars.
I might have a chance of hitting with 1. Being me though, it could
it
go
was
either way.
one?
Yeah, that's not bad.
So that is 1 hit straight through because there's no officers nearby. It doesn't remove a stand. It's just 1 damage.
Is it just one? Oh, okay.
No, you had 1 damage on you last time.
Yeah. Okay. Just 1 damage there.
I think that's all I can do for my opening card.
You've done a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, that is not
Washington.
what you wanted to see.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Washington.
Ooh. Oh man.
Columns can't charge, by the way.
It's not the column I'm interested in, but I'm thinking these lovely gentlemen
Yeah.
Yeah.
into the flank of this.
Yeah.
They'll be leaving themselves open for a counter from the French regular, but I do have another line I can bring up if needs be, and this could really shatter.
Yeah, at the moment, the actual threat for you is these forest walkers here.
Yeah, but
And
I've
if
only got 2 bases of them.
But if they get in his rear, so if he destroys those Canadians, you'll have to take another test on your forest walkers, which is...
So, Mr. Washington will order them into the breach, and when going in, do you just
can
go into
wheel.
the
You can
into the
wheel.
flank? That's
Yeah.
great. So I do.
Because you're beyond the flank. If you look at the arc, the majority of your unit is beyond the flank.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, he's just going to wheel in and smash through the side of me.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you want to run away?
He can't.
I can't?
Well, because you'd run away into
Oh,
his
you'd be
regulars.
pinned straight into my regulars.
Do I have to go directly back from
directly
the edge
away
that
from
I'm-
him.
Ah,
Oh, that's terrible. Do you want to have a wee shot at
yeah.
me?
I'll have a shot. 2 dice.
Yeah.
You probably kill a stand. Carrying a wood.
5s and
Yeah.
6s.
And
5s
they
and
are within
5s.
2 inches of Washington, so you
Oh
might
yeah,
kill
Washington.
Washington.
Washington will throw himself in there regardless.
1
One
lance.
hit.
There we go.
There's a
So
wound
5
in
up.
it.
No.
That'll be a 3.
So Washington.
Washington will be fine. Let me fetch my black dice of death.
Oh, Washington's
grand.
fine.
Yeah, he's grand. Lots
Doesn't
of,
care
You
today.
remove the damage though.
can't
Yep.
get enough of it.
So they charge,
I don't
swing
know
into
why
the
I'm-
flank.
don't know why I'm
Yeah.
They're
doing that.
unformed, so
Just 2 gone.
yeah.
And then I have to start taking tests again.
Yeah, only the forest walkers, the natives at the back.
Okay. On a
5.
6. A 5? Okay.
Yeah, you could.
They
I
make
don't
it.
matter.
Yeah,
I was going to
fine.
say, you've got a +1 on their commander, so you could have
I'm
provided
saving
that.
that for reasons.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's the rest of Washington's force. I can remove that 6.
Yep. So Washington himself will.
Also, these need marked as activated.
Yeah.
Washington himself will move into here, type of thing. If I just want to form into a line, I can just do that.
Yeah, they just turn though to the left
Yeah,
or the
so-
right.
Yeah. I'm assuming they can't suddenly split out of these trees.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they
Can
can.
they?
Anything
24 inches.
24 inches that's woodland. Because it represents the fact that they actually went like this instead of. It's a definite abstract.
That's all right. I can live with abstract. I'm a big fan of abstract. I might not want to do that then. I'm going to hold. That's
Okay.
it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Flip card.
Card number 3.
Beijou.
At last. Right.
Is that
You
good,
lot.
Squeezy?
So one thing to be aware of: if they charge into the flank of those provincials, they won't get to do any closing fire, and they're regular troops, so they won't be able to withdraw.
Yeah, so here, that
Yeah.
I'm definitely doing.
Yeah, I knew they were going away, but
Of
you know,
course,
there's
I
plenty
could...
more in the colonies.
Yeah, there are.
Okay,
You don't have to do
so-
that first.
No.
It's just
No, so the first thing
options.
that's going to activate is the forest walkers, and they're going to do their forest walk for
Yeah.
24 inches. Oh, actually, I need to leave the token there because that's where they entered the forest and that's where I measure from.
Yeah.
And they are going to be very sneaky.
Do you want some advice, Justin?
I think I'm going to have them drop here.
Okay.
And do a combined action.
Yeah. So you take a skill test.
Yeah, I'm going to give them the +1.
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, Beju, not him.
No, they're under his command, so you can give them the +1, and they were within command distance, which is 24.
That's fine. So it's a 4-up.
Yep. Yeah, so they're
fine.
charging out of the woods.
And they are charging out the woods, yeah, into your rear.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they scream into the rear.
Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Bop.
They roll to hit.
Yep.
They get their +2 because they're charging. They get +1 for the +1, and they get +1 for charging you in the rear.
2s.
Ouch.
Yes, 2s.
2 dice?
Yep.
Double one would be nice.
No.
No.
So that's 2
Have a
stands
5 and a
dead.
6. Yep. So these are dead.
Okay.
Yeah. You get to strike back with a single dice, hitting
Okay.
on 6s. 6s because you've been hit in the rear.
Yeah.
So your skill drops to 6.
That's fine. We're all fine here.
No, you're not.
Do we know I'm not? Of course I am. Still got the king's colours out there.
That
no,
goes.
that goes.
Couldn't
And
be
they
finer.
get pushed forward 2 inches because they recoil from you. And they can't change the way they're facing because they're regulars.
Why does this get removed?
It gets removed whenever you remove a stand.
Right, regardless of whether or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
full stands.
All right, okay.
Yeah, even if it's overkill. Right.
So that's them activated.
Yeah. And those have now gone. This all goes away.
Yeah.
And so they're doing nothing more. This will go away. And then Beju is going to shout at these guys to fire here
Yeah.
for
Are you
4 dice.
sure you don't want to charge? Because
I'm
otherwise,
I'll be charging into the front.
but if he survives your fire, he is gonna charge you and disperse you.
Okay, hell with it, I'll charge.
Just if you now die, it's my fault.
Yeah.
That's what you
Yeah,
can say.
I will blame you, Ken.
Even though I've activated, can I still try closing fire?
Yes, you can.
And that's on a
Skill check. 5+.
5+. I might make that.
No,
I won't make
so
that.
you don't fire at all.
Oh, well.
So,
No, you can do. You can do closing fire normally.
All right.
You can hold your fire.
Oh, so that would have given me the +1.
That'd have given you +1, which was offset their skirmishing.
Right.
But
I'm with you.
if you hadn't wanted to do that, you'd have hit them on 5s and 6s. What that would have allowed you to do is hit them on 4s and 4s.
Right. Okay.
5s and 5s, sorry, because
Yeah.
they're
Skirmished. I'm with you. I'm going to go with that roll was the roll to hold.
yeah.
fair
So-
play. So,
So I thought I'd clarify.
in we go.
That's okay. I'm with you. I see where we're going now.
I'll
Yeah.
see about getting 3 bases in with a little jiggery pokery. So I'll get 3 dice
Yeah.
hitting on. So
Their skill goes up to 6 because they're informed in combat, but they get the +2 on
force.
charges. So unformed units should normally not be very good at fighting.
Yep.
So that's 2 stands,
2
they're
stands dead.
Okay.
That's
You
great.
now need to
Yep.
test twice for Halkett.
Yep.
Yep.
He'll be fine. I have faith. See? Grand. Love
Yeah,
it.
he's fine. The downside is you need to test for the regulars that are left out by themselves.
Which is these
Yeah.
delightful
Yeah.
fellas.
These lads on their own.
Okie dokie. They are 5s anyway for the resolve. So.
Yeah, they're fine. And the
like it.
gun.
Oh, and the gun.
That's gone.
Not so good.
Shame.
Does it evaporate?
Yep.
That's all right.
You lose a stand, so
I had plenty of fun
Does
with
that
them
mean,
anyway.
is he in range for another test on his guy?
he is in range for another test on his guy.
Another.
There he's gone.
Ooh,
Vaporized.
lost my ossifer.
See them natives?
Yeah,
Handy.
they are. So you're regulars now, Justin.
Yeah, are going to actually just going to move and wheel.
Oh, he's going to try and shut down your...
And shoot here.
Yep,
Okie dokie.
So that'll be 4 dice.
yep.
I am within 4, so black dice.
So 5s and 4s.
Yep, black dice are on 4s.
Interesting.
That'll be 3.
Oh, that's 3 hit. Black dice are on 4s.
Yep.
Not, that's a white dice on.
Yeah, it's a 2.
So nobody's within range of them.
No.
You get -1 to your save because it's inside.
6s.
Yep.
Oh, they're gone. This is not brilliant.
I don't know. In the grand scheme of things, I don't mind that.
No.
You're about to, I think.
No, not really.
So you need.
Unless you can move something else, you've just turned your regulars remaining on.
It's
on my
more
front.
the fact that you've lost one of your brigades.
Yeah, but
Your
again,
force may be entirely
So
broken.
you
I
need
don't
to.
imagine that will happen. I imagine everybody else will
The
stay.
provincials there, they need to save on a 6, otherwise they lose a stand. It's a 5 because Washington's in range. No, so you now need to test to see if Washington dies.
Okie dokie.
Well,
it doesn't
Washington
matter.
doesn't die. He. It doesn't matter which stand.
Please
It doesn't matter which stand, but I'm
Yeah.
not taking the ensign off
No,
because that's
Washington.
me.
Washington's
stays.
fine.
Washington's fine.
Then the unit near Braddock needs to test. And you can
Okey-dokey.
choose to add in Braddock or Washington, I believe, if they're both within
Oh,
2.
Yeah, they are.
I'll add Braddock.
Braddock.
Oh yeah. Why
So-
would I not?
The first thing you also need to do was test to see what their resolve was.
Oh, of course, 'cause
So that
they're-
would make them 6, if that makes sense, that 3.
Yeah,
Yep.
because they're
Yeah.
dubious
And
of
then
nature.
10
Yeah.
on a 6.
Okay.
No, so they still
Roughly
lose a
out.
stand.
They lose
so
a stand.
Braddock has to test now as well. Braddock's
and
gone.
Goes.
Historically accurate.
Yeah, historically accurate. Now let's see if Washington can become the hero of Monongahela.
I imagine so. It would make sense.
It would. Oh, Damas is dead.
Yeah.
Langlade is alive but has no troops, so he can get a +1.
Yeah, sure.
Braddock is dead.
Yeah.
I'll not miss
Halkett
him.
is dead.
Won't miss him either.
Braddock is still dead.
Still dead. Can of spam.
Beju
Is alive,
he's alive.
but he can only grab a +1.
Yeah. Washington steps in.
I have one of those.
So would you like to put a 6 by them to mark
Yep.
their command?
So, Mr. Bond.
All of a sudden, the tables have turned, I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want them to. I could go for a combined,
You could.
pull them into. Well, potentially if I get the skill is 6.
5. Your
5.
result-
Oh, that's the resolve of 6.
Yeah.
So 5 up. To wheel, form line. Oh, I think you've got to risk it for a biscuit at this stage.
They are facing the wrong way to charge you, so they'd have to turn around first
Yeah.
before they could charge. They would be able to shoot you if they turned
So
around.
even if I fluff this, I'll still be behind you.
Yep.
And then next turn I can always form a line. Maybe.
you did
There
fluff
you
it,
go.
but it's
all right.
okay.
That's all right. We're all fine here. We're all friends. They're going to come right up there. Don't mind us marching up behind
And
you.
they
Because you
do
failed
take a
it.
point of damage.
Point of damage.
That's okay. I can do that.
So Washington
plenty
can
of them.
move where he wants.
He will. He'll go equidistant between his two friends, who are within 4. Oh, God bless them. It's like they lined up for him.
So the last officer is Damas, who is still not there.
Yes.
Still not there.
So we'll
New round.
New balls, please.
get out.
All the deadites.
Yeah, well, you are actually going to be rolling for them. So you don't get to roll for Halkett because there's no troops left to command. But you do get to roll for Washington becomes the new CIC.
Good.
And you roll to see if another officer takes command of his brigade.
Okay.
So you roll a dice. You want to get higher than a 1. So
I like you.
oh, 5. So they come back as a level 2 officer. So we'll use Braddock cards for them.
Yeah, that's
Okey-dokey.
fine. And they'll go into the
And
next.
then Justin,
Yeah.
you get to see if Damas's troops get a new officer.
Yeah.
A 1, they don't get a new officer, so they are effectively out of command.
Yeah, but they're on Beju.
He just ran up the road.
Yeah,
and join.
you place him within 2 inches of one of the units.
Okay.
I'll just place him behind Washington,
Yeah.
asking what the orders are, General.
So it's your turn to shuffle. Oh, would you like to roll for your reinforcements? And would you like to remove damage markers?
Oh, yes. I'll roll for my
Activation. Not damage
reinforcements.
markers, activation.
Yeah.
No, they're not here
not
yet.
this turn.
They're-
Getting closer.
Dire
I think
situation.
I think I can hear something. Just what's that coming down the road?
I must end you now then.
Is it a monster?
There you are, sir.
Ooh, okay.
So what do we get? Braddock.
Braddock.
Hello.
Who is in charge of all those provincials?
This is going to suck.
I don't know. It might not. He will, however.
So the one stand by itself can charge into the flank of those natives.
Yeah, I think they're going to, and then he can order them to
Form line.
He can either form line or could rally and then hope I get another card out earlier. Yeah, we'll worry about that in a moment. Flank of here.
You do have 4 cards to Justin's 3, just to let you know.
Well, that's good. So I might just bide my time with those a little. We'll see. I am going to go in the flank though before you get a chance to reform.
Okay.
You can't do anything.
Can't charge him because your arc is the 45 degrees out the front.
So yeah, so you're past me.
But I could charge.
Straight into the
Yeah.
natives.
And just take 2 of them down.
Yeah, which would destroy one of Justin's
Brigades.
brigades.
Yeah.
I think I'll do that then.
Okay.
For, you know.
I will attempt to retreat.
Yeah, Justin can attempt to retreat, 5+.
Yep. So let's see if I can get this. Come on.
Nope. So you
Almost,
lose a
But
stand,
no.
and then you lose both stands because he then moves on. Are they within 4 inches? Oh, you're going to
yeah,
roll at
I'm
least
going
a
to
1.
roll at least a 1.
Yeah.
So you hit them and they disappear.
Yeah. So you'll land here.
Yep.
Cool.
So Justin, you need to test now for both of your units.
Yeah.
Are they now within 2 inches of Beiju?
Yes, they are.
Which means that if you lose any of them, you'll be testing for Beiju.
Yeah, but can Beiju give his?
He can give his +1
He
and
will.
his personal +1.
And his
Well, he has to
personal
because he's
+1.
brave.
So that'll make it 4.
Yep. That'll make it 3.
Up 2 anyway.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So a stand goes.
2 stands because they're
Oh. And then I have to roll for him.
twice.
Oh,
He's gone.
dead.
Doesn't
Anyway.
matter. Beiju's gone.
Damn it.
So the battle has turned again, Justin.
Yes. The
That
worm
+1
turns
goes-
once more.
Okay.
And those natives are completely out of command because
Well,
there's no
actually-
Beiju and there's no Damas.
But the other guy steps up to
He becomes
CIC.
CIC. You're correct, Justin.
So,
But it means I now have 2 dead cards in there.
Yep. You've only got 1 active card.
Yeah.
You can't remove that because that was his activation was to
Yeah.
activate
his
units.
activate was to activate that.
Yeah.
All right, so the rally is either or.
Yeah.
So in that case, there's no point in activating them yet. So I'll just hold my wish,
Yes.
as they say in France.
It's
Washington.
Washington. So Washington can remove the damage or take a +1.
Oh, they're both equally interesting. I think I'll remove damage
Yeah.
Okay.
for this turn.
Beiju.
Who's dead?
Dead now.
Beiju.
He's dead now.
Still dead.
Braddock.
Takes a +1.
Langlade.
Okay. Let's get some stuff going on here. So
I think quite a lot of stuff has been going on here.
these can
Charge
charge,
the
these
regulars.
in the flank.
They can take the +1 as well, so they're hitting on 4s. They'll be hitting on 3s because
Yeah, but I'd rather save that for when they're saving. So they're just going to charge in.
Yeah.
I think you're rear there.
I was too far forward, it's flank.
The benefit of the rear is the fact that you only hit them back on 6s. So
I would have thought it was more you're square up here, which means you're less likely to get hammered by them.
yeah.
Well, just for positioning, I would call
Okay.
it flank because I was beyond the front or the rear line.
Okay.
So it's 2 dice.
I'll not argue if you want to go there
So
instead.
5
Uh-huh.
going to 4s because you're charging him in the flank.
Okay. Get one.
Yeah,
One.
they're gone.
That'll be a little Washington test then.
It'll be a little Washington test.
My favourite kind of test.
Go away.
He'll be fine.
No,
God damn it.
he is fine.
Alright, so they've activated.
But then it is the other unit next to Washington needs to take a test because he's lost one of his battalions.
Okie dokie.
And they only save on 5s because you'll throw Washington in. No, so they lose a
They
stand.
lose a stand.
And then you'll test for Washington again.
Not losing the ensign. Colours are important. You would know that if you weren't French.
Washington's still
fine.
okay.
Yeah, it's grand. We're all fine here.
And so now,
Well, you know it's going to be...
wait, I can
Sorry.
still activate
Oh,
the
sorry.
others.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you're Commander-in-Chief.
So I activate them.
Yeah.
And they can move
6
6 inches. So, to about there. And they'll take a shot at them.
Yeah, right into the rear.
In the rear, yeah.
So 1 of each.
1 of each. I think I'm outside of 4. I'm inside of 4, just. Yep.
With both stands?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And then, so equipment is on 5, skill is on 5.
Yep. Do you want to provide that +1 to get
Yeah.
skills?
Yeah, so white's on a 4.
Yep.
It
Well, it
is.
was worth it.
Yeah.
So,
Is anybody close enough still to help me out here? Can I throw Washington's big wooden teeth? No.
but you can provide the +1 if you want.
I can, I will. It's not as much fun though as throwing
Yeah.
Washington away.
No.
Survey says, no. Take a little
Final
wound.
unit death.
No.
No, they take 1 point of damage.
Ah, damn it.
And then the other thing that does happen is at the end of this round,
Yeah.
you both have only half of your brigades left.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the units in those brigades need to test.
Yeah. Well,
So-
Washington still has his activation,
Washington still has his activation.
so he could take
And that
damage
unit
off
hasn't
that.
activated. Wouldn't matter. Because when you fail those tests, you lose a whole stand.
Ah, I see.
Or 2 stands if you're unformed.
I see.
So it's what he wants to try and do before, because he needs to turn your regulars into a single stand.
Yep.
Right.
I think I'm going to have to try combined.
Okay.
So turn and fire.
No, you can turn and fire
I
anyway.
can turn and fire anyway. Oh,
Yeah.
grand.
So you might
I'll just
you
stick
want to
that
do
in.
that.
Yeah.
So you're just going to wheel
Well-
around from here?
Oh, yeah. I'll give that a go. Put him back to a 6 so I know
So
where I'm at.
Yeah.
1 of each. 4s for your equipment dice, whichever one that is. You've been doing whites.
I've been doing whites because I'm like that.
Nothing.
Nothing. So at the end of the
fire,
round,
nothing.
Yeah.
you take your resolve test
Yeah.
for
Yep.
that single stand. 5s because Washington's going to be within range, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
They flee and Justin wins.
Shocking.
Justin would have to test for his models, but he can't lose both of the regulars.
Right.
But
Right,
actually,
where-
he could
If I lose
if you lose the
Indians.
natives.
Yeah. All right, so let me grab the dice I
as
need.
everybody flees at the end.
Yeah.
So
Hilarious.
I'll do it for the natives first.
Yeah.
Who?
5s.
Yep. So natives for 5.
They're staying.
fine.
It's the battle's
Yeah.
fine.
Good
Grand
game.
job, Nora.
Well,
That was fun.
yeah, it was.
I really thought Gerry had me.
It's the natives that can do it for you.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the historical outcome of the battle?
Did I lose?
No, you won.
Really?
Yeah. So what happened is the British lines, they come on
Right.
and they've got the same problem Gerry had. They can't actually form a proper line. They've got a limited space.
Yeah.
So it didn't happen as much here, but the natives are able to get down the flanks and the Canadians go down the flanks. And your regulars are engaging his regulars.
Yeah.
And then that allows you to fire into the sides. Braddock dies, Halkett dies. Like, that's all correct. Beju dies.
Oh well.
Damas shouldn't be dead because he fights at Quebec. But Beju dies in the first volley from the British.
Wow.
So nobody actually knows how good Beju would have done in the battle. But
Apparently
what
that's
happens? Yeah, what happens is Damas takes charge. So that's why Damas was a level 2 officer.
Ah.
Washington is known as the hero of Monongahela because as this force breaks, he actually rallies them further down the road. And your force is pretty much left almost exactly where it is now. The Canadian militia have fled.
Yeah.
The natives are all collecting trophies.
All right.
So they're out there, guns,
That's what I
scouts.
forgot to roll for.
Yeah, you didn't actually. There's only one time you did it, and then I was like, "There's no point in going back to that because that
Okay.
unit died."
Okay.
So yeah, the natives are all collecting trophies. You're left with only about 100 men,
Yeah.
which is not far off what you've got
Yeah.
there. And you don't know that these are about 2 or 3 days away.
Really?
Yeah. So the whole point in the GM side of it is you thought these were going to turn up at any point,
Yeah.
but they were never going to turn up this game.
Right. I was standing there going, okay, I've almost got him. I'm almost at the finish line. But how do I deal with that if it turns up? All right, everybody, that was Guns and Drums. I've really enjoyed that one. Hopefully you guys did as well.
Yeah.
Drop your comments below. Tell us what you think. We'll move on. We'll see you again soon.
We hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now, and be sure to check out beastsofwar.com for the latest gaming news, and gaming Let's Plays. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.